joining me for your January 2019 Astro Tarot forecast. I'm shuffling the Everyday Witch Tarot by Deborah Blake, brand new deck, brand new year, and the back images are so sweet and witchy. I love them. So I'll be showcasing this deck throughout the month and on social media. So if you're not following me on Instagram, please consider that. I post every day at Audrey Alison _astrology tarot. It's eclipse season and you're not involved in the eclipses. So there are powerful changes ahead for this year, but this month you have some prosperity ahead of you, and the sectors of your second and eighth house are strongly influenced, as well as your business partnership and your relationship sectors. So on the 4th, Mercury moves into Capricorn, where he joins Saturn and Pluto. So the 7th house of marriage, business partnerships, and how you communicate with others in order to be the healthiest in this relationship, whether it's your marriage or business, how you communicate is coming up. You should express yourself to the fullest, but do so humbly. Arrogance won't be tolerated because your second house of self-confidence is impacted with an eclipse this month, and you have to tone down the detriment of confidence, which would be arrogance. Express what it is you need in partnership in order for things to get better for you. And if you're fair and honest, that's all that needs to be expressed, and not harshly. Pluto has a tendency to come across harsh and rude, and it's a cold energy. So with warmth and adoration and humility, express your feelings in your marriage and your business relationships. On the 5th, the new moon partial solar eclipse occurs at 15 degrees of Capricorn in this same sector, your marriage sector or your business partnership, the house of the others, the relationships in your life, not friendships, but deep connections that impact your daily life. You know, who you live with, your spouse, who you are in business partnership with. There is a new potential to clear the room here, to clear old wounds that you've had with the spouse, to start fresh together. And some of you are choosing new marriages entirely. Now, it doesn't apply the same way to all of you. And please watch, your rising sign, because the astrology is more, sorry, I have to move this bar stool. The astrology is more in tune with your ascendant than it is your sun sign. But watch all three, your sun, your ascendant, and your moon sign, for a full dose of the cosmos. This eclipse is powerful, and it's giving you a fresh start in the perceptions of your intimate or connected relationships. On the 7th, Venus enters Sagittarius in your health sector. Beautiful for commitment to health, the betterment of your regimen of fitness, diet, work. And I would even say New Year's resolutions have more power in the health department on the 7th going forward than they do on the 1st. So if you want to postpone those resolutions for a week, just tell them Audrey Alison said it was okay. The wind is in your sails and at your back when Venus enters the 6th house on the 7th, because that says there's a smoothed over harmony in this sector of where you can commit to practicing the betterment of your health. And we'll do so for 28 days into February. On the 20th, the sun enters Aquarius, the life force of the sun in your intimacy sector. This is where your focus is. It's the sex house. You could be active sexually. You could also be combining your resources and responsibilities in the household, sharing fully with who you are intimate with, sharing things 50-50. Every bill is split equally, or there's the combining of your home and their home. Perhaps you are moving in. The following day after the sun moves into that very intimate sector, we have our full moon total lunar eclipse at 0 degrees of Leo on the 21st. This is the last eclipse in Leo, and this is the self-confidence sector, the money sector, the value sector, what you are worth. If someone or something in business or in partnership has not given you what you believe you are worth, you will be moving on. There's a closed door when the full moon in its totality brings a culmination into the sector. You could close the door on an offer and say, you know, that money isn't going to work for me and I'm moving elsewhere. You're going to choose you over who you've been serving effective January 21. And you should. Because I think if you are unhappy in a situation and you feel worthless or not receiving enough, close the door and open up the opportunity and the space in your life to make room for something new. Not everything overlaps in life. Sometimes you have to cut the cord and make sacrifices in order for new opportunities to actually come in. The universe can't see that you're not necessarily unhappy unless you take action and do something about it. It's like you're taking a stand to say, I am better than what you are giving me. On the 24th, Mercury moves out of Capricorn and enters Aquarius, conjunct the sun in this 8th house of who's paying you. I truly believe some Cancerians are walking out of jobs and right into new opportunity at the end of the month. And it's about interviewing. It's about, Mercury is expression and details, information, and knowledge and study. And in a sector of shared resources and other people's money, freshen up the resume, go on interviews, express what you're worth to other people who have the potential to hire you. And this is, the timing is right for this. If you've wanted to change a path, this is the time. And I feel like it works in your favor. Let's turn to the tarot. I'm anxious to see the cards. Should you require private counsel, I'm at audreyalison.com. I provide 60 and 90-minute Astro Tarot readings. I also provide just tarot readings, 10-minute, 30-minute, or 60-minute. And the Show More section below this video, you can click on that. It'll expand and bring you to all the links of my websites with everything that I've got going on. You should take a look at it. If I can be of service, I would love to. Okay, so Cancer, here's your first card of the month. The World. The best card out of 78. The World is saying you have everything that you need. The beautiful food in front of you, the home, the comfort. You're grounded and you're afloat. You can be balanced. You're celebrating. The world is your oyster. Go for it. Celebrate. Take a risk. She's throwing her hat off. What if I just did the same? Wow. Strength. This is a Leo energy. That's that eclipse in Leo. You're getting stronger. You're showing the universe, you're showing the world what you will no longer tolerate. And by doing so, it makes you stronger. You're aligning yourself for a new path. And these eclipse patterns, they're setting us up for years to come. Let's see what else. 9 of Wands. If you are changing your status of title of job or status in marriage, you don't have to be defensive about it. And you don't need a ton of explanation and to feel like you need to explain everything, stand up for yourself to the point of exhaustion or injury. This guy's been through the ringer, or this girl, this witch, this androgynous witch has been through the ringer. She's exhausted. I just feel like keep it simple, keep it light, keep it a few words. I'm moving on. This position isn't working out for me. I'm requiring more money. Period. End of story. Here's your notice and Happy New Year. I feel like you shouldn't just be like, you shouldn't deflect, project, blame other people, say why it is you feel you didn't do that. Just keep it light. Ultimately, I'm getting that a lot of people aren't interested in what you have to say. Some people are moving out of jobs because they're just exhausted. The Eight of Wands, yes. Like I said earlier, very quickly, things can change, and one door closes and another opportunity comes right in. The Eight of Wands is the card of pace and tempo. It's quick. Everything is up in the air and it can just land and you're in a whole new position right away. You have one more card. Wow. I love this deck. Queen of Fire. Is this a dragon? She's making it happen. This is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is creativity, entrepreneurial energy. Work from home, Cancer, or get involved with a fire sign and do something. What I'm getting is independence with this card. The Queen of Fire, she makes up a business on her own and does it. What do you want to do? I think that Cancer could start a job from their laptop in their living room. And you might know a fire sign that is inspiring you or that you can link up with. Or, oh, I got a dragon on my ring too. And I'm just noticing this fire energy. Get moving. Make this your month. You've got 3 fire cards. The 9 and the 8 and the Queen of Wands or fire. And then 2 major arcana cards. One for strength and one for complete success. So don't enter this year being afraid. You'll get what you need. Just take action and move swiftly. I hope this was helpful, Cancer. I love you. I'm wishing you a sweet new year. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.